Well, hello everyone, sports fans, Chiefs Kingdom, this Comics Baker TV here. So time for another prediction video, as it's this Sunday night. We have the Chiefs taking on the New York Giants in Week 3 Sunday Night Football. And well, the Chiefs, we of course are in unfamiliar territory. We are 0-2 to start off the season, losing last week in our home opener in the Super Bowl rematch against the Eagles. And yeah, 0-2 and date back to the Super Bowl last February. This is the first time that we have lost 3 straight games with Patrick Mahomes as starter. So yeah, very weird to see us 0-2. But it is what it is. I know we've been without a couple of key players. And honestly, I'm not super surprised facing 2 very good teams. The Chargers, we lost to them in Brazil. Then the Eagles at home. So, I mean, that also snapped a streak of consecutive home wins dating back to almost 2 years. That was our first loss at home since Christmas Day of 2023. So, yeah, it's definitely stinks, but it is what it is, and it's a long season, but this definitely is a must win for us because not many teams have started 0-3 and have managed to make the playoffs. So if we don't win this game, then our playoff hopes are pretty much in jeopardy. So facing a Giants team that is also 0-2 and led by veteran quarterback Russell Wilson. Now it's his 4th team after spending last year with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Of course, had his prime years with the Seattle Seahawks, then a couple years with the Denver Broncos. So, and the Giants, in their opener 2 weeks ago, they lost to Jane Daniels and the Washington Commanders, and then last week, a wild game, losing overtime to the Dallas Cowboys. That was a crazy game. Russell Wilson threw for over 400 yards. Yeah, pretty much got vintage Russell Wilson that one. So, and they have a very good defensive line, led by first round draft pick Abdul Carter from Penn State. I believe was drafted with the 2nd pick in the draft. So, and the Chiefs, unfortunately, will be without wide receiver Xavier Worthy for a 2nd straight game. Still dealing with the shoulder injury that he suffered in Brazil. So, and of course, still without Rashee Rice. We'll be without him until, I think week 6, actually week 7 is when he'll be eligible to return. So, and don't know if rookie receiver Jalen Royals will also be playing. Don't know if he'll be able to go on this one either. So again, out a number of key players. So, and last week our defense was solid, but just feel like Mahomes could knock down the same page, and really he's leads the Chiefs in rushing so far, which is kind of crazy. And didn't even get to 200 yards passing last week. So, yeah, our defense did solid, but really the difference in that game was that costly interception when the Chiefs, when we had the ball at the Eagles 5-yard line, trying to score a touchdown and take the lead, and instead it was picked off and nearly went all the way back for a touchdown. So, but yeah, so definitely a disappointing for sure. So, and yeah, and then after this game, it also feels like a must-win because after this game we'll then face Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens, at Arrowhead a week from tomorrow. So, of course, Mahomes has never lost to, I believe actually has lost only one time to Lamar Jackson, the Ravens. So, but they're a dangerous team, obviously. So, yeah, this honestly should be a game you'd think we would win, but it honestly, doesn't seem easy. Even though it's a Giants team that last year had only 3 wins. If they did not win in the second to last game of the season, they probably would have had the number 1 pick in the draft, and would have drafted quarterback Cam Ward. They actually did draft a quarterback in the first round, that's Jackson Dart from Ole Miss, and he's their backup to Russell Wilson. And it seems like at some point this season, they'll probably turn to Jackson Dart. So, um, but yeah, so till Sunday night against New York Giants, comic script saying "Go Chiefs."